Good morning, people. Today I want to talk a little bit about will. What it is to have a will. Some people might say a will is fate, but it's not. Let me just explain what I mean when I say a will. It's not a will that a dying will. It's a will that you have inside, like the difference between negative and positive. Let me explain. When I got sick with cancer, and I asked the doctor how many people has been through this and survived. He said to me, 3. So I turned and said to him, I will be the 4th. And that was the will. A will is something that go forth, that you send into the universe in faith, knowing that it is done. And guess what? It was done. I was the 4th one. So today I want to talk a little bit about will. Having that will. A will to live. A will to do something. A will to in faith. So let me give you an next example. When my uncle died 9 years ago, I had 2 pieces of suitcase. Back then I was traveling Caribbean Airline. So Caribbean Airline you were only allowed 1 piece, and the other piece you had to pay for. So I remember when I packed my suitcase and I had 2, and I know I wasn't able to afford to send the other to pay for the other one. But I said to my husband, he said, how are you going to do 2 suitcases? I said, guess what? God is going to have somebody over there to clear it for me. And guess what? I sent the will. And because of that will, if this lady is watching now, that lady went ahead and paid for it for me. She didn't even know me. But because of the will, the faith, which when you will something, you will it in faith. Once you have that will, it's going to happen, because I believe in the negative and the positive. I believe if you have a positive thinking and you will something with the universe, the Almighty said the world is the fullness thereof. If you will something, it changes your whole being of your aspect of thinking. It changes your whole body. It puts a positive and take away the negative. Let me explain that to you. Like, let's say you have a sickness that the doctor tell you, okay, you're sick with a certain ailment. And you say to yourself, I'm not sick. Like my son, let me give you an example. When my son got hydrocephalus, the doctor said he would have been blind. And my son said he was 9 years old, and he turned to me and said, Mom, I would never be blind. And even though he did went to the blind school, and he had canes and he had glasses and different things, he learned Braille, he was never blind. Because he willed it with faith, knowing he was not going to be blind, and he was never blind. Legally he was, but he was never blind. Because of that positive attitude of faith, you can turn anything around, any situation around. You can will anything. You could get up this morning and don't have $1 in your pocket and say, I don't have $1, and stressed out on the money you don't have. Or you can say, I will by the end of the day have. That's the power of willing. So today, use that power of willing and turn things around. Take a negative things and turn it into a positive thing, because it's important that you can do it. It's not a miracle. You can do it. If you get up this morning and have that will. Some people get up in the morning and don't have the will to see the rest of the day. I'll give you a next example. This person went to see in a crystal ball, and the person said to them, by the 3rd moon you shall die. And that man went back and prepared his whole, his life insurance and try to get his house in array. And guess what? Because of the thought that he sent to his mind, he died on the 2nd moon. And you know what? He wasn't going to die. But if he had will himself in the positivity and say, that is a lie, I am going to live. And that's what I think about myself. That's why today I want to make this video. Because when the doctor said to me, no, I said yes. And when the immigration said no, I said yes. You have to have that will. Turn your life around. When there is no job, you have to say, I will get a job. You wouldn't sit down and say, oh, I wouldn't get a job. I wouldn't get a job. Because if you continue thinking with a negativity, it will always be. Turn negativity into positivity by willing it. willing through faith. Okay? Today, I just want to say that because a lot of us don't have that will. Please, it's inside of you. Root it out. Kill all negativity and behold a new positive person. Okay? So today, I just want to give that word that you can will anything if you put your mind to it in faith. I am here talking to you today because I went in faith. Okay? See you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.